Points, lines, planes, and angles. Geometry, Lesson 1. Objective: by the end of this lesson, students will be able to define and identify points, lines, line segments, rays, planes, and angles. Understand how these basic elements form the foundation of all geometric figures, and use correct geometric notation. Key vocabulary and definitions. A point is a location in space with no size, no width, no length, and no depth, represented by a dot and usually labeled with a capital letter. For example, point A. A line is a straight, continuous arrangement of infinitely many points, extending in both directions without end. Has length but no thickness or width, represented by 2 points on the line with a double arrow over them. Line AB. Line segment, a part of a line that has 2 endpoints and a finite length. It does not extend forever. The notation is line AB. Key vocabulary and definitions continued. Ray, a part of a line that has 1 endpoint and extends infinitely in one direction. Notation: the ray AB starts at A and passes through B. A plane is a flat surface that extends infinitely in all directions. It has length and width but no thickness. It is represented by a script letter like plane P or by 3 collinear points. For example, plane P or plane ABC. The angle is formed by 2 rays with a common endpoint called the vertex. The 2 rays are called the sides of the angle. The notation is angle ABC, where the vertex is at point B. Types of angles. The type of angle, and then I indicate the measure and description. So acute angles measure less than 90 degrees and are sharp and small. Right angles equal 90 degrees and can be described as a perfect corner. Obtuse angles more than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees, and they can be described as wide. And then a straight angle equals 180 degrees and amounts to a flat line. Why are points, lines, and planes called the building blocks of geometry? Points, lines, and planes are called the building blocks of geometry because everything in geometry is made from them. A triangle, for example, is formed by connecting 3 points with line segments. A polygon lies on a plane and is defined by a series of connected points and lines. They are the most basic undefined terms. In Euclidean geometry, point, line, and plane are not defined using other terms. They are taken as primitive concepts. From these, all other geometric ideas are built: angles, shapes, solids, transformations, etc. They help define position, direction, and space. A point gives position where something is. A line gives direction and connection. A plane provides a flat surface or space to work within. Why are angles so important in geometry? Angles are crucial in geometry because they describe shape and structure. Angles tell us how 2 lines or segments meet. They are essential for defining polygons, triangles, and circles. Allow measurement of turns and tilts. Angles measure rotation, inclination, and bending, critical in construction, navigation, physics, and engineering. Reveal properties of figures. The sum of angles in a triangle, 180 degrees, or quadrilateral, 360 degrees, helps us classify shapes and solve problems. Angles help identify congruent and similar shapes. Are fundamental, angles that is, in trigonometry. Trigonometry, which studies relationships between angles and sides, is built entirely on the concept of angle. Without angles, things like sine, cosine, and tangent would not exist.